Welcome back to Life on Two Wheels. This episode is, as you'll see, a little bit about time travel. When I was in the depths of studying for the bar exams, and I needed to give myself a daily kick in the butt just to keep going and keep the effort up and make sure I was doing a good job, there were a couple of things that kept me going. One of them was I thought that when the ordeal was over, I'd go down and lie in a nice field and just stare at the clouds until I saw a sign and I knew it was time that I could move on. And eventually I did see that sign and I did move on. But before moving on, let's just take a little bit of a flashback. And the other thing that kept me going were a couple of breaks that Susan and I took. We took one break back in February in LA and San Diego, and the other one in Vancouver. So here's a glimpse of those little breaks that we took.
785 shortly departing for Los Angeles.
The first break in LA allowed us to get our feet in the water, and for me there's nothing more therapeutic than sticking my feet in the ocean. We also went to the Getty Museum. So this is a view of San Diego, and we're I think we're in Cabrillo Monument Park. I wrote the first exam in March, and before I could really force myself to get back into the kind of wrenching studying routine, it was time to get off to Vancouver. And there were a couple of things happening in Vancouver. I had a teaching assignment there, and serendipitously, right at about the same time, our granddaughter, Kaya, our first grandchild, was born. So that's it for my micro tour of Vancouver. And, you know, bright and early tomorrow morning, I'm diving back into the books, and I'm going to study my ass off for my second bar exam that takes place on June 19th. And I think that, you know, the memory of these few moments, the time I spent in Vancouver, now in early April, birth of our first granddaughter, what a gift. And the time I spent, the brief time Susan and I spent in California and San Diego and Los Angeles prior to my first bar exam, those moments are absolutely priceless. And when you take on a challenge that is all-consuming and you have no choice but to devote 100% of your energy and work at it until you're literally exhausted at the end of every single day, it's these memories, it's these little brief breaks in incredible locations that kind of nourish your soul and prime you for the challenge ahead. All right, so that's it for another episode of Life on Two Wheels, and I hope you enjoyed these little breaks or images of my breaks as much as I enjoyed taking them. And I'll see you on the far side of the June bar exam. And then there'll be adventures this summer. There's already a rally that looks like it might happen in Ottawa, at Kingston actually. And with a little bit of luck, Stephanie Yu is threatening to hit that rally. And I know my friend Peter Sanderson in Ottawa is planning to tentatively to head out to that rally. And so we might have a blast there. You know, Stephanie is kind of a hero of mine. Her blog is 250cc Superhero, and I think that's right on the money. And snap, just like that, we're back to the present, and I'm back to having fun. It's not all about chores. And as I mentioned when I was back in Vancouver in April, there's lots more to come on Life on Two Wheels. So stick around. I don't think you'll regret it. Take good care. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to click to subscribe, click to like this video. You'll see a link in the show notes to the blog. Check out the blog. That's where there's more detailed show notes, as well as the gear guide, the touring guide, and so much more. See you next time on Life on Two Wheels.